few resources that our school contributed to the district repositories. One of the things I love about Blend Space is the opportunity to add resources that we can share among ourselves. You know, I believe sharing is caring, and so we're not going to go into detail about them, but across the district, as you guys implement some of the best practices that we talk about, we want to make them available to you. So if you'll just watch, I'll tell you the name of the slide. Everything on Blend Space you can download to your own computer, okay? Just want to show you some resources as you think about print-rich environments, classroom libraries, and all of that. If you'll scroll down, if you'll scroll down to slide 33. Slide 33 is a book pass in a classroom. One of our first year teachers at Jesse Bobo Elementary did this in her classroom. It's a short video clip of what book pass looks like in second grade. Mr. Webster gave us permission to use it in an educational setting. But if you loved Dr. Maddox's book pass, I call it speed dating for books. This is a video to show you what it could look like in a classroom. I thought Ms. Corbett did a fantastic job. If you'll go to, hold on a minute, before there, if you're thinking about my classroom library could use a little bit of a makeover too, I want to see some other options for it. If you'll click on, I think it's slide 28. It's going to take some uploading there. Miss Ashley here did an extreme library makeover of her library this summer with Miss Brown. And y'all, it is amazing. So there's some pictures of that and a video of that. And what I love most when I walk through Miss Ashley's classroom to see that is how she reorganized. There's a quick video of hers, how she really simply labeled the books based on topic. When you go to the public library and you pick a book, they don't do a retina scan. They don't take a blood sample. They don't go, oh, you're level 2 or you're Lexile 56, 680. They let you choose what you want to read for pleasure based on your interest, based on your topics. The books are organized by topic. In nonfiction, you know where the animal books are, the medical books are. Don't you know their alphabetical order? If I want to go to Eric Carle, I go to C. And for 200 years, our public library have functioned with people who go right in and find books. Now that doesn't mean you don't want to put a level on there, because as teachers, aren't we the guiders, the facilitators? We help them pick just right books. You're doing benchmarks to know what reading level they're on. We want to guide them to books that they love, that they're interested in, that are in their level, but we don't want them going around going, I'm only a blue dot, or I can only read books that are level 800. We want to help them make good choices, but when you go to pick a book, don't you pick a book based on the topic and the author and the interest. And then as we help them learn a just right book and a good fit, they're able to find that. So you can see those examples there as some ideas for you. Some other options here, if you keep clicking till you get to reading genres, Miss Brown created those for our district, and our literacy coaches at other schools have loved them. She took our new 2015 standards, and in those standards, they talk about the importance of reading a wide variety of genres, okay? And so we know that they need choice, but sometimes, you know, when you go to a restaurant and there's 16 pages of choices and you're like, I don't know what's good, just pick something. Our kids can be overwhelmed too, which is why they need us. They need us to know their levels and their ranges so we can recommend some good choices. They also need to know other options. Lily Grace did not like sushi until she ate it. Okay, so Miss Brown took the standards and made a great little menu to show what are some standards that we want to expose them to. They still need to choose them. We don't want to go, oh, you can only read fantasy this month. So please know I'm not advocating that. But these are great. The first one is kindergarten through second. The next one is third through fifth. So that can help you as a teacher know what genres we want to expose them to. But it could also help our students know what's out there. I didn't know about sushi till my friend took me, and I'm like, where have you been all my life? Shrimp tempura roll. And so they may discover reviews or textbooks or informational books. So there are a lot more resources. Yeah, please do.
The K-2 ones were designed to fit on the side of a magazine holder because they do book shopping. When I made the 3 through 5, I knew that you guys didn't let them keep their books in little magazine holders. So I felt like like you would probably use it in a notebook or in a reading notebook. So I had more room. So I included also the informational text that they need to be exposed to. So that's why it looks like there's a lot there. The K through 2 mainly focuses on the literary fiction and nonfiction, whereas this one was literary fiction and your informational text. So that's why it looks like a huge amount. And keep in mind that these are 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So within those 3 years, those are the types of books that they recommend for their reading diet.
I thought they were very helpful. So we didn't talk about them specifically in our class, but those are resources available to you. There's 2 things that we're going to end and close out, and so you'll be able to leave right on time by 5 o'clock. The first one is our exit slip. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but you have on the in your handout a reflection today that you'll do. But before that, I just want to make you available of some options with our assignments, okay? So I'm currently on slide 38, okay? Slide 38, I'll talk to you a little bit about the assignments and flexibility and growth over time. And you know my mantra is mercy and grace are the necessary requirements in life and especially in this profession. So when we talk about assignments, I don't want to pass on stress. I want to pass on options, okay? It is the first 3 weeks of school. It's a familiar stress. Every year I'm like, oh, I'm going to look you dead in the eye, stress, because I have been here. So you're 15 and you will pass. I will conquer you and I will do what God's called me to do the best that I can to help students and teachers. And the struggle is real for a while, but it gets better and we make a difference. So if you're in the struggle right now with me, we know it will pass and we will be able to make a difference in the lives we're called to. So I know you've got the coursework. I know you've got SLO. I know you've got all kinds of paperwork at the beginning of the year, but it'll pass. So let me tell you how we're going to help support you, okay? So when you met with Miss Brown and I last week, we talked to you about the major course assignments for the whole year. The whole year. They're not all due right now. They're not even graded right now. I just need to tell you about them right now so you'll know the options that you can choose based on the lifestyle that you have, okay? So already we've had one after school meeting. This is meeting number 2. Mr. Baker back there is our audio guy. Every month as he videotapes them, he spends time at night editing them for us. And on our It's Learning homepage, we make those available for people who need to watch it online. So if you are not able to come to a class meeting here or at any of our other 9 schools that we're doing this in, if you can let Miss Brown know and she can let me know, I can send it to you once it's ready. You got to give Mr. Baker about 2 weeks of grace and mercy because he's teaching full-time too and he's editing it at night. So once we video, about 2 weeks, I'll let our coaches know the video is ready. We have 5 teachers across the district who missed the August meeting who are going to get to make it up through the online course requirements. One thing you should know though is every assignment that we do here, activity for a better word, if you need to do it at home, you do the same thing. So can I take a minute and show you what August looks like so you'll know, hey, if I can't make it to an after-school meeting and I let Miss Brown and Miss Hine know, then Dawn can let me make that up at home. But it is the same assignment, same blend space. You have to upload everything that we do here. So it's not any easier, but it is more convenient if you need that option. So just look up here for me. If you look on our homepage, there it is, everything's online. Okay, if you scroll down here, I'm showing everybody what it looks like. August Online Professional Development, you click here, it's the same professional development that you had, only now the blend space has Austin's awesomely edited video clips of what we did with you, okay? Let me show you that. Remember that looks familiar? And so we have the video clips embedded in that. You just have to download them and they're there. So you can watch what the literacy coach and myself did that month. If you need to do that as an assignment, that link won't work because you have to let me assign it to you. You have to let Miss Brown know, you have to let Miss Hahn know, they let me know. And then you see under here where it says assignments, the assignment folder. Wait a minute, hold on. Foundations of Reading online course assignments. right there. August online assignment. And there it is, the same things you did in person. For our August online professional development, participants will need to view the blend space below in its entirety to receive full credit for the PD. It'll be important for online participants to engage and complete the same professional activities as their colleagues. As you view the blend space, read through each one and pay special attention to the video clips. Please download and complete the following items to upload for your assignment credit. In the blend space, you can download the Reading Memories interview, the handout, the writing response handout, the writing quick write. You'll be able to do the same thing you do in person at home in your pajamas if you need to. I've got 3 small kids too. I know I have colleagues who have people who are sick, who have activities. We want to make this as convenient as possible for you, but it is the same assignment. So if you need that option, I had to have you participate in the first one so you would know what it was like. You just have to have Miss Brown let me know, okay? Your other assignments, Miss Brown has talked to you about the blog post. Let me go back here to R2S Foundations of Reading homepage. That's, yes. Correct, correct. On the blend,
I can show them how to upload later, should they choose that option.
under, you're right, thank you for reminding me of that. Under the assignments, under the online August, once you complete those, you see where it, it'll say answer. It comes to me, and I'll be glad to check yours and give you credit. I don't want to put that on the literacy coaches. Anybody who needs to do that online, you let Miss Brown and Miss Hine know. It'll come to me and in an email, and I will add you to the roster of people who need to do that. And they'll send you an email that says, Miss Mitchell has sent an online assignment for you to complete. And then you will download all of those things you did, and then you will upload through the answer button. And you'll click add file, and you'll go get it, and you'll say, hey, Miss Mitchell, this is me, Tammy, here's my assignment. And I'll go, great, Tammy, I'm so glad you're able to do this in a way that worked for you and for your family. And I'll give you feedback, and I'll tell Miss Brown, full credit goes to Miss Frumal, okay? Please know we are working as hard as we can to help you have as many options as you can so you can grow and you can receive all of the credit and endorsement you need. Back to the home page there. If you click on the blogs, so that's the after school option. You don't have to come after school, but you do have to do the same thing everybody else does. You just can do it at home, okay? Do you see course blogs here? That's online too. Miss Brown and I showed you how to do that. Already, I just want to say how proud I am of you guys. The most blog posts completed in a 48-hour period came from this school. You have a whole month. I don't want to stress, I was just checking to see people able to get in, and amazing. I've used y'all as example at other places. Look at that. Y'all are killing it. Love it. Fantastic. As you post it, Miss Brown will give you feedback. Remember, you're going to give each other feedback, and we're going to be able to see what you think and how you grow, and I'm going to be commenting on it as well. So then that leads you to your other 2 assignments that are for the whole year. Growth over time. I know you're like me. You get an assignment and you're like, I want an A and I want to be able to do it right now. But the most important people in your life right now are your family and your students. And so don't let stress take your attention away from them. If I can help you, I'll be glad to. But they're over time. So you'll do those online, but you'll get help during the day if you want it from Miss Brown and myself. We have collaborative planning set up. We have online PLC and in-person PLC. Miss Brown and I are going to introduce you to the online PLC possibility. So if you're like, I just can't meet 2 times during my planning in 1 month, you still have to read the article and you still have to discuss it, but you can do that on the Padlet that I showed you, and we can give you credit for that. If you don't want to do it online, Miss Brown and I will meet with you, and you can do it in person with us, and we can help you. So those are those options. Just to review about the Kid Watching Study, when we meet with you in next week, we'll show you how to download the Kid Watching. We'll show you how to download the SLO. All of the principals are meeting tomorrow with Mrs. Wooten and myself to talk about the reading update, like I'm showing you some options that we have. She'll have some answers about SLO for you guys. We've already talked to you a little bit about it and how we're going to support you in the creation of the SLO. And Ms. Hine and your other administrators, Ms. Foster and Mr. Deal, they will approve your SLO. But that's also one that has a time frame, not meant to be stressful, okay? So the updates for your assignments that are not due till the end of September are right here. Kid watching study, you just watch one child and collect observational data. We'll show you how to put it in the kid watching template and upload it, okay? Your September is to collect baseline data. Miss Brown and I are going to meet with you to show you how to do an informal reading inventory. It's very simple. It's like a running record with Miss Q analysis. We'll show you how. That way you'll know what reading level your kid is on, and you'll know how to help them. If it's comprehension, if it's fluency, if it's accuracy, we'll help you with that. That's the template. The SLO we'll talk to you about next week, okay? And then we talked about blog. If you need tech support for how to get those templates, we're going to show you next week, but I'll be glad to help you. Miss Brown will be glad to help you. We have two great tech trainers, and Miss Campbell and Miss Parker. They'll be able to help you download. But I just want to reiterate that we want to support you, okay? And the last thing of the support is Miss Brown's going to tell you who won the Extreme Library Makeover. Holla!
If I draw your name and you're not interested, let me know so I can pull another name. Because like if Ashley is pulled, hers is beautiful. Jana Lair, Extreme Library Makeover. And then I'll also pull for the Bill of Rights poster in there if anyone's interested in that. Terry Galley.